Hey guys, Tommy Stravoki. Well, as you can see, I've reached 1,000 subscribers by the title of this video, and what I'd like to do is basically thank everyone who's supported me so far and helped grow the channel. So, in this video, I'll be covering my workspace and some of my other hobbies. Well, here you guys can see my basic sorting system that I have for my LEGO system. On the smaller Tupperware side, I have all my Technic parts sorted. You can see with gears and various pins and axles. And then I have down here my tiles, as I use these a lot. Then I have sprockets, and gears, differentials, wheels, smaller tracking size, linear actuators, and pneumatics, springs, and miscellaneous parts. And I have yet another drawer full of larger tiles, 6 long through 8. And over here, I have a start on sorting some of my main colored bricks. My light bluish gray, I use these probably the most, and dark bluish gray. They're not all sorted, but I still have another tub to sort of those. Then over here you can see a work in progress model that I'm working on, Tiger Porsche chassis, as we'll be building the Tiger Porsche and possibly another Elephant, as my first one was pretty flawed, but this one I hope will get it right. And over in this drawer I have my wheels and my dishes I use for road wheels, and more road wheel stuff. Lift arms for sway bars. I finally got some new rubber wedge wheels for upcoming models. And here's an example of what I'd be using these for. Here's a work in progress Sherman suspension VVSS. It's missing the upper return roller, but it uses torsion bars with this neat little offset that gives it a nice angle. I used this on my Hetzer and worked pretty well. Here you guys can see some of my other pieces I've sorted based on color. In total, through Rebrickable, it says that I've roughly estimated 25,000 pieces. And in this tub, I have Technic bricks, beams, connectors, and other parts that I use a lot on my models. Then over here you can see my power functions elements. I recently got a servo motor, and here's my camera rail slider. I got some spare batteries, and basically I have a couple XL motors, couple L motors, 4 medium motors, and then 1 AAA battery pack, 1 AA, and then 1 LiPo that I just got. Then I have 3 IR receivers. You guys can see the rest of the parts I have that are unsorted or partially sorted. Light bluish gray and dark bluish gray parts. They're sort of odd shaped pieces I don't really use too often in that tub. My black tires and beams, I use these for internal components, as they don't really pop through with color. They're sort of hidden. Tub full of Bionicle parts I finally got around to sorting. And unsorted, my last tub that I have to sort. It's a mess. I probably need to sort it sometime this summer. Well, if you guys didn't know, I already like to build LEGO tanks. I also have an interest in building 1/35th model tanks too. As you can see right here, I have a D28 Super Heavy tank that's working on receiving an interior, but most of the interior has been removed right now as it's just loose parts and I don't want to lose anything. And I have a Sherman I'm working on right now that's partially done. I basically just have to weather it. Then probably one of my favorite models I've done, a ISU 152. The paint scheme, I really like the white, how the rust pops out of it. And up here, I have a couple older models. Well, the Vespa isn't that old, but the Martyr 3 is probably my first model that I got. And over here's my first diorama that I'm still working on, a 1/48th KV2 that just works as a book stand. It acts nicely and holds up some of my books and movies. And my most recent model that I've completed Flak 38. So here you guys can see my stash of models, as I do use 135th models for inspiration. The Panther's Complete is just full of scratch building supplies. Then over here, I have a toolbox full of different modeling supplies. Paints that I use, my Tamiya color ones. Got a couple airbrushes, testers paints, and then weathering supplies. Over here you can see Teddy. He likes to be in a lot of my videos and stuff, don't you? Hmm? Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like to sit underneath that lamp. Oh, okay. So this should conclude the video. As you guys should stay tuned for my Tiger Porsche, as it does have working suspension, bogie, and then it's suspended with torsion bars on the inside. Here I'll start it up. It has basically the two 6-cylinder engines, which would be 12 cylinders. Then it's got the generators off the back, and then 2 L motors for propulsion.